Good morning, Cules around the world. It is time for everybody's morning show, favorite morning show, Wake Up in Barca. Let me get this caffeine going so I can actually speak correctly, say the right words, and let's go ahead and start things off the right way. Why not, right? Big boom, big bow. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the undefeated Mustache John. All right, good morning, Cules fans. Emerson confirmed for Barcelona. Wijnaldum just about confirmed. What does it mean for Serginho Dest? Depay updates, all kind of stuff happening. Carl, good morning to you, sir. How are you doing today? Let's go ahead and get the news going, my friends. Type it in. Barcelona news. Like I said, we got to talk about Emerson. What does that mean for Serginho Dest? We got to talk. Actually, I'm going to keep this on. It's a little chilly today. We're going to keep the robe on. Why not, right? Let's go. Yes, we're going to talk about that, nobody. We are absolutely going to talk about it. That's Emerson. We had him already. We loaned him out. We sold part of his rights, so we co-owned him with Batiste for a little bit there, and then I think we just bought them out. So we got Emerson again. He's going to take care of our right back position. Here's the thing, folks. We're going to talk about it in a second. I want to give people time to trickle in here. Good morning, Black. How are you doing? I've got a theory. For next season, folks. I don't know if you guys are going to agree. I don't know if you all are going to be mad at me for it. But we are moving on to a new era. So with this Emerson signing, it really opens up possibilities. Really, really does. Top headline, of course, is exactly that. Welcome. Nope, let me expand this a little bit so you all can see it a little bit better. Welcome, Cules. Emerson Royale. Very exciting. Threat down the right. Born in Sao Paulo, 1999. Very good, very good. So he's 22. That's exciting, friends. Love these youngsters coming in. We've got so many players right now. Eric Garcia, Araujo, Mingueza, Dest, Emerson. Let's go. We got some youngsters. We've done some very good business, nobody. Carl, summer's starting off real good. Aguero, best free striker available this summer. Got him. Wijnaldum, best free midfielder available this summer. Got him. Emerson, maybe best right back available. Got him. Paid a little bit of money, but that's okay. I'm liking what we're doing with the finances right now. And this is the effect of Joan Laporta, my friends. He is a master negotiator. He is a businessman. He brought in Eto'o. He brought in Ronaldinho. He brought in several others that were huge influences on this club. He knows what he's doing, folks. We're already seeing the positive outcomes of having Joan Laporta replacing Bartolomeo. Jorginho Wijnaldum's very solid. Very solid, my friend. Box-to-box midfielder. It's really going to open up possibilities in our midfield. I think. Here's what I think, guys. With Wijnaldum. Well, let me back up. If we don't sign a pure defensive mid, like an Ndidi, I was going to say Ndombele, but he's not a pure defensive mid. Someone like an Ndidi or an N'Golo Kante, right? That type. If we don't sign that type of player, I think what we're going to see next year is De Jong and Wijnaldum playing paired center mids and Pedri just playing in front of them. So Pedri has less defensive responsibility. He's going to play forward and focus on the attack. De Jong and Wijnaldum will join him, but they'll switch off intermittently, back and forth. De Jong pushes forward, Wijnaldum drops back. Wijnaldum pushes forward, De Jong drops back. I think that's what you're going to see through the midfield. Thushar, good morning. Kyle Cash, good morning. I love seeing you in here, buddy. Good stuff. Black says, best right back available in the Liga, although a soft spot for Dest as he chose Barca over Bayern after that 8-2 thumping. All right, here's my theory, friends. Here is my theory. Now that we got some people in here, I'll go ahead and let you know. Now that Barcelona have signed Emerson, here's what's happening. No, you're not going to hear this anywhere else. You're not going to hear this anywhere else but right here. Emerson is going to be our starting right back. And Serginho Dest is going to start at left back. Read the signs. Our only other left back, Junior Firpo, hasn't worked out. Jordi Alba really showed to be a defensive liability last year, and his offensive output was not good enough to make up for it, in my opinion. Love Jordi Alba, but he's right there with Busquets, with probably being past his time. Let's not make the same mistake we did with Suarez, with Piqué, with now Busquets, of letting him hang on just a little bit too long. Busquets had a great year. Don't get on me for that. But here's what's going to happen. Sergiño Dest has played left back for U.S. men's national team. You also saw him for just a couple of spurts this season, coming on as a substitute at times or being moved around based off of substitutes. Dest at left back, it's going to happen. He can play there for U.S. men's national team. It's essentially the same situation. Dest can play left back or right back. U.S. need to figure out who's going to be the next best wing back, left or right. We got Anthony Robinson on the left. On the right, we have Yedlin and we have Reggie Cannon. If either one of those work out, then Dest plays left back. If Anthony Robinson works out, then Dest plays right back. I think what you're going to see is Dest is going to be a primary starter, left or right. And if it's Emerson, Emerson's on the right, Dest is on the left. If it's Alba's day to start, Alba's on the left, Dest is on the right. That's what I think this signing means for the young American. I don't think he's going to be replaced. I don't think anyone needs to look at, Sergiño Dest needs to move on from Barcelona. None of that. Yes, he had some confidence issues last year. Yes, he needs to work on that. But I think a summer with the U.S. men's national team is going to do exactly that for him. Not only that, but again, it will get him even more experience at the left back position going into the season for Barcelona. So you heard it here first, my friends. Dest, left back, Emerson, right back for this upcoming season. It's happening. It's happening. Thushar, happy birthday, my friend. Levi, good morning, good morning. Carl, I don't know if we need another center back. If De Ligt is available for some reason, sure, but those rumors have all been pretty much squashed at this point. He said he's very happy at Juve. Levi, I'm not talking to a brick wall. I do have Americans in here. I love you. And if you don't know the U.S. men's national team, you need to get to know U.S. men's national team. That was several comments. I love the the things that people, the approaches people will take to talk shit. I'll say, like I did a USA will win the World Cup before Mexico video, and so many people were like, "Oh, USA is not better than France. They're not better than Brazil. They're not better than Portugal." That's not what I said. That I didn't say USA were going to win a World Cup this year. I didn't say they were going to win the next World Cup. I said that they're going to win one before Mexico. And then, of course, I start listing all the players that are playing on top European clubs right now in the top 5 leagues. And people are like, "Oh, I've never heard of them." Cool. You've never heard of McKennie at Juventus. You've never heard of Tyler Adams at Red Bull. You've never heard of Josh Sargent at Werder Bremen. You've never heard of Reina at Dortmund. You've never heard of Dest at Barcelona. You've never heard of Pulisic at Chelsea. You've never heard of John Brooks at Wolfsburg. You've never heard of any of these players in the top 5. You've never heard of Tim Weah at Lille, who just won League One. Are you kidding me? Those of you that want to sit there and go, "Oh, nobody knows U.S. men's national team. You guys suck." Bro, get real. Wake up. You got to get hip to the times. We are moving on from that stigma, my friends. Freddie, what's up, dude? How we go? How we doing? Levi, what do you expect? What do you expect? Did I hear Emerick Laporta rumors wants to come back to Spain and is linked with Barca? I did not hear that, and I don't know if I believe it, to be honest. Let's just do a quick little Laporte, sorry. Emerick Laporte or Laporta to Barcelona. Let's see. I don't believe those rumors. Transfer news. Let's see. We got the hard tackle. We got B soccer. Oh, that would be interesting. Man City planning to sign Barcelona defender this summer. If they get Sergio Roberto, honestly, Pep Guardiola would revitalize him. 100%. How to vids. Good morning. Sorry, how-to vids. Listen, I'm going to be doing different stuff at different times of the day. It's going to work for different people. This one I know is great for my Indian fans across seas. Levi, if you don't like what's going on, you can always change the channel, my friend. That's the great thing about freedom and the internet is there's so much to explore that if you don't like it, if you're not happy, you get to just move on. Isn't that cool? Anyway, Laporte. Thank you, Akasha. That's what I thought. Sometimes I get a little brain fart, as they say. So thank you for that. Anyway, let me go ahead and give you the display again. So 2 things there. If we got Aymeric Laporte, I wouldn't hate it. Would not hate it. Did he get injured or did he just fall out of favor with Pep Guardiola? I feel like he started out pretty well. Levi, you don't be rude. You're telling me, oh, here he goes again. Oh, for fuck's sake. You don't be rude. My man. And also, if you don't want me to talk about U.S. men's national team, then don't comment on it. I was responding to your comment of, oh, nobody knows what you're talking about. So if you don't want me to talk about U.S. men's national team, then just be silent about U.S. men's national team. If you don't comment, I don't respond. That's how this goes a lot of the time. He got injured, and then Diaz started taking a spot. Diaz, undroppable at this point. I thought he looked amazing. Nope, Levi, absolutely not, dude. Absolutely not, Levi. Not doing this shit, bro. Not doing this shit. You get a timeout. It's too early. It's too early to be arguing with people. We're coming in, we're saying good morning, and you're going, oh, you're going to talk about the U.S. men's national team, for fuck's sake. Oh, let me start getting mad at everybody else. Oh, I don't like what's going on, so I'm just going to be mean about it. Levi, I love you. You're a welcome member of the community. I just don't get you sometimes. I'll say that. And there's also, listen, you don't get to hear the tone, right? Depending on what study you want to go by, over 90% of communication is nonverbal. So when I'm just reading text, granted, I'm not hearing the tone. I don't get your body language. I'm missing a lot of the message, all right? But you don't get to just go off on people. You don't get to you just don't get to, all right? It's too early in the morning for this shit. Anyway, Thushar, Indian national team is far from ready for the World Cup, and it's sad. Has India made a World Cup before? I think we've talked about this. Ayush is here. Yay. Ayush and I were talking on Instagram, actually, just this morning. And for those of you that aren't following me on Instagram, you're missing out. You can DM me anytime you want. I have my phone on my hip pretty much 24/7. I'm very accessible. So follow me on Instagram. Message me on there. Ayush and I were just having a chat. Shared some interesting news with me. One being that Everton apparently are looking at Steven Gerrard as a replacement. And I said Merseyside would be burned to the ground if Steven Gerrard went to Everton. No way. No possible way. I cannot imagine that happening. Anyway, we're bouncing off left and right here. We're talking about all kinds of crazy things. So Laporte to Barcelona, I wouldn't hate it. Depends on what we have to give up for him. This report from B Soccer, never came across them before, is saying Sergio Roberto swap. Tell you what, guys, if you're a fan of Sergio Roberto and you're a fan of Pep Guardiola, I think those two could probably reconnect and do something. Pep Guardiola has a way of revitalizing players' careers, of getting the most out of them. Look at Gundogan. Gundogan, I think, was Man City's leading goal scorer this year as a primarily defensive mid. So I don't know where Sergio Roberto would play at Barcelona this year, particularly with Emerson coming in. We got Emerson, we got Dest at right back. We are pretty stacked on midfielders at this point, but we don't have a lot of box-to-box. I'd rather keep Sergio Roberto and let him play as a box-to-box midfielder. He won't start. He won't get a lot of playing time. But I'd rather keep him than Pjanic. I'd rather keep him than Mariba, but maybe not. Maybe not so fast on that one. Maybe not so fast. Anyway, India made the 1952 World Cup. That's been a while. Been a while. Koundé. That's one that we can talk about. We can talk about Koundé to Barcelona. I'll tell you what. Going up against him for Sevilla this year, and we got several articles linking him. I don't hate it. I don't hate that at all, folks. He's also, I think, like a 22-year-old French center back. We kind of have a lot of French center backs right now, but that's one of the rumors, and I think it could happen. I think that one makes sense. Experience in the Liga, had a great campaign with Sevilla, tough opponent in the semifinals going into Copa del Rey. I think that one could land. It really could. Ancelotti back at Real Madrid. Yes, indeed. Cow Cash, I hear you, brother. I hear you. I think essentially what happened with Sergio Roberto was that he was an up-and-coming midfielder, wasn't quite working out, and he would have been sold if we didn't desperately need someone to step in at right back at the time. And he was like, I'll do it. And then 10 years later, he's been there for the club. La Remontada, obviously. You never want to do anything that would spoil those memories involving Sergio Roberto. But you do have to move on at some point, right? We don't want to make the same mistake we did with Luis Suarez, where you wait too long and then you got to shove them out the door instead of letting them move on like they should respectfully. All right, Thushar, good luck, my friend. How many signings do you think Barca will end up making since in 2 days they've signed 3 players? So here at the start of this, I said we needed a number 9, we needed a defensive mid, we need a left back, and we needed another box-to-box midfielder. Those are the 4 needs for this year. So I think when you look at Aguero, that's number 9. You look at Wijnaldum, that's the box-to-box. You look at Emerson, that could move Dest to the left side, which takes care of the left back. We might be just about done. We might be just about done making signings. I think we have one big signing this year. We're doing a great job of getting these supplemental players that are going to bolster our squad, give us the foundation we need to probably win a domestic double next year. But who are we going to bring in that can push us over that Champions League wall? That's what we're really looking for, that hurdle. So we'll see. I'm not sure. I don't know who the big signing would be this year. But right now, we're not spending a lot of money. We're not splashing a lot of cash. And I know someone's going to be like, oh, that's because Barcelona has so much debt. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know. Listen, anybody college age or older also has debt. And yet you still go to the store and buy groceries every week, right? Okay. So debt does not prevent you from spending money. So don't tell me about Barcelona's debt. It does not matter. It does not matter. Fabian Ruiz probably would be a good shout. It's very possible. Wijnaldum is 30, I believe. Let me double check myself. But I do believe Wijnaldum is 30 years old. Yes, he's 30 years old. He'll be 31 in November, so 2 years. He'll spend 2 years at Barcelona. He'll get a Champions League trophy. He'll get a domestic double. It'll be very exciting. He is not 32. He is 30, my friend. I mean, dude, if Chelsea were willing to give up Conte, I would grab him. I'd grab him for a couple of years, 100%. Conte does not fit Barcelona's style, right? But Conte is also the type of player that just put him in at a defensive mid and let him do his thing. Push everybody else forward. Doodler, good morning to you, sir. I do think Ndidi is probably, I know there's no rumors. Let's even just search Ndidi to Barcelona, see if anything comes up. I doubt it does. Whoops. No, Google's like, did you mean India to Barcelona? May 3rd, May 5th. So early May, there were some rumors of Ndidi to Barcelona. It doesn't look like anything past that, though. So those have cooled. But listen, Leicester, no Champions League football next year, and Didi, I think, is like 25 years old. Maybe he looks to take that next step up, and Barcelona would make sense. You know what I mean? Johnny Evans. Yep, that's what we need. We need Johnny Evans at the club. I'll tell you what. It's hard for a non-forward to win Ballon d'Or. Who was the last non-forward to win Ballon d'Or? I want to say it was Fabio Cannavaro back in 2006. Am I right about that? I think, and then after that it was I think right after that was Messi and Ronaldo era. Kaká might have won it, if I'm not making that up. Modric. Oh, how could I forget about that? Block that one out. Even then, he's still on the attacking side of the ball, so he's not a forward. So good point. Good point. I mean, it'd be hard to argue against, but Chelsea, they won Champions League, but I don't know. You could argue it for a number of players, I think. Lost his blink for sure. I mean, when you come out of an era of will it be Messi or Ronaldo every year, it is what it is. Ribéry definitely could have won it. What year was it? 2013 or something like that? Yeah, thank you, Vipola. 2013, yes. Messi definitely not going to win Ballon d'Or. You got to win a major trophy to win Ballon d'Or, and it ain't happening. Unless somehow Messi just carries Argentina to a Copa del Rey trophy, then maybe. But I doubt it. Leading young team to CL and Euros, sure. I think France are going to have a run like Spain did back in, 2010 to 2014, something like that. Yeah, it's an individual award, but it's the same thing I was going to make a comparison to American sports. Sometimes one of the things that people look to judge on is how well your team performed or how successful your team was because of your performance. That's what I should say. One of the things they factor in is how successful was your team because of those performances. Otherwise, yeah, it would just be Lionel Messi every time. It's not just the best player. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you look at who is the most impactful player, they look for who's the best player on the best team. That's one way of looking at it. I don't think Lewandowski wins it because Bayern didn't get any major trophies. I mean, they won Bundes, but they do every year, right? What else? Marcel Sabitzer contract expires next year, and he's not going to renew it, but linked to Spurs. All right, that's cool. Thanks for the update. I don't think that's related to Barcelona at all, but I appreciate the update. Conte won man of the match 4-7 knockout matches. That's pretty huge. Let's see what else we got going on for Barcelona news. I know Aguero and Garcia have both been revealed at Barcelona. Very exciting stuff. Got their first touches on the pitch. It used to be you'd have fans come in the stadium and do a little kick around, but still slightly concerned about COVID, so they're not letting fans in the stadium yet. Ooh, what young player from La Masia am I most excited about? I mean, let's go ahead and show my bias here. Conrado de la Fuente. He started breaking through for the first team last year, was on the bench a couple times, did not get a start in La Liga, though. Did not get any playing time in La Liga, I don't believe. Serginho Dest ended up coming in last summer and being the first American to start for Barcelona in La Liga. So I'm hoping that this year maybe you see Conrad de la Fuente sneak up in there, get some actual playing time. We do need a young number 9, Carl, but I think the fact that we're bringing in Aguero and Depay here very soon, I think that's going to hold things off. We do not need to spend $180, $200 million on an Erling Haaland, for example. We don't need to do that. Yeah, Kyle, you knew that was coming. Alejandro Balde and Nico. Nico's getting promoted, right? That should be pretty exciting. Emerson has been officially announced. That is correct. I think Emerson is going to come in. I said this a little bit earlier, but since we got some new folks joining us, I'll go ahead and repeat myself. I think that Emerson is going to be right back, and I think Dest is going to move over to left back because we have Junior Firpo over there who hasn't really been working out, and we have Jordi Alba who has become a defensive liability in my opinion. I really was not happy with his performances over the course of the year. So, for those reasons, my suspicions is that Dest is actually going to be playing left back next season. You've seen him there for U.S. men's national team. He looks very comfortable, very confident on the ball. And so if he can maintain that confidence throughout the summer playing for U.S. men's national team, go into Barcelona feeling good, feeling a little experienced, I think he takes that left back spot. It's very possible. In a race with United to sign Moreno from Villarreal, you're talking about Moreno, the left back that used to play for Liverpool. He's not going to make an impact, to be honest. I'd rather go out and get Digne back. Yeah, everyone's going to be going for Haaland. And, dude, he got bottled up by Man City. I'm not sold on Haaland until he does something on the elite level. You can score a lot of goals for Bundesliga. You can score a lot of international goals against smaller nations. I need to see it be elite. Landon Donovan was never able to do it at that level. Landon Donovan got chances at big clubs, Bayern Munich and some others, but Pulisic is the real deal, my friends. I'm not saying that Pulisic is better because he won Champions League and Donovan never did. It's just that Pulisic, it's hard to even compare. It's a different mentality. It's a different class, 100% different class. When you would see Landon Donovan go up against European superpowers, you saw the gap in skill. You saw the gap in experience. With Pulisic, there's none of that. There's none of that whatsoever. And not just Pulisic. I'll save Levi the rant, but you guys know there's 10 or 11 players right now I'm excited about. Donovan did make it to the quarterfinals of the World Cup, and I'll tell you this, if VAR was a thing, USA beats Germany in that quarterfinal. We got screwed on that one. Would I rather sell Griezmann or Dembele? Absolutely, I would rather sell Griezmann. Hands down, not even a question. I'd rather sell Griezmann. His output was nowhere near what he should be producing for his salary. He makes $45 million a year. That is more than twice as much as De Jong. For those reasons, I'm out. Griezmann can go. Aguero, Depay, Dembele, Messi, Ansu Fati. That's enough. That's enough. Griezmann can go. But if he doesn't, if he stays, I'm behind him. I'm not sitting here saying Griezmann has to go. I'm just saying we're going to be pretty top heavy if somebody doesn't go. We'll see. We'll see. Fabrizio Romano saying Dembele is going to sign a new contract. If that is the case, I believe it. Yeah, David Alaba has been confirmed at Madrid. That's been the deal for a while there. Let's see. Nothing else new from Fabrizio Romano. That's who you guys got to follow. You guys have to follow Fabrizio Romano. Dembele salary. Let's see here. Dembele salary. I forget off the top of my head. Can't even type. Dembele salary. Let's see here. Let's go to all. See what he makes. Wages for 2021. I don't think he makes that much. I could be wrong. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Dembele. Here we go. Ousmane Dembele, annual salary $12 million. He makes a third, a little bit more than a third of Griezmann. So again, for those reasons, I'm out. Frankie de Jong, $20 million. Serginho Dest only makes $5 million. Dembele and Umtiti, $12 million. Roberto, $9 million. Lots of players making around $8 million. Coutinho, Ter Stegen. So, yeah, I think Griezmann with that with that $45 million. Jose Padilla, hello, hello. We've talked about Emerson quite a bit. I think it's a good signing. I think it's going to move Serginho Dest to the left back at times. Donnarumma liked a photo, which means he's going to sign for FCB. That's a curious one. That's a very curious one. 22 years old, world-class keeper, except we already have a 29-year-old keeper who's top 3, top 5 in the world on a bad day. So I know that we like to have 2 keepers and have one cover the Copa del Rey, but is Donnarumma going to come in and be satisfied with just being the Copa del Rey keeper and sitting behind Ter Stegen for the next few seasons? I mean, keepers can go till they're 35, 40 years old. So Donnarumma's not replacing Ter Stegen. So I just don't know. I don't know how he could have the confidence to say, yeah, I'm going to come in and take Ter Stegen's starting spot. I just don't know about that one. I don't know about that one at all. Let's see what other news we got here. Nope, not news. News. That's what we want. I mean, listen, I know players will do sneaky stuff sometimes just to like give little clues as to what's happening, but I don't know. We are still waiting the Messi contract renewal, but I think that happens any day now. We got Garcia, we got Aguero, Bayern Munich alumni, FC Barcelona's Coutinho back to Liverpool in exchange for debt relief. Maybe that happens. A lot of people are saying Coutinho out. I get it. Laporta's reaction to hearing Ancelotti appointment. That could be interesting for Madrid. It's going to be a different Real Madrid next year. All right, let's go ahead and hop onto the YouTubes. Let's see what my fellow YouTubers are saying here with the Barcelona news. Irish, we'll look at it in a bit. I don't care about Madrid's jersey. We're going to do a full, once like everybody's getting their kits at, we are going to do a full on, well, let me make sure I'm in my right account. We're going to do full 2021-2022 kit review. That's what's happening. Tag me on Twitter, huh? While I'm looking, like I said, folks, I'm very accessible on the interwebs. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can DM me pretty much anytime. Oh, that's funny. Ayushman, right on, dude. Appreciate you. Appreciate the tag. Appreciate the information there. Keen signed Donnarumma, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm still not buying it. Still not buying it, my friends. Anyway, let's go to the YouTube Barcelona news, and we're going to go ahead and react to some people here. Barca admires Barcelona transfer news. Boom. Messi's contract update. Barca elects 4 CBs. Roberto out. Donnarumma. There is no contract update, my friends. Sergio Roberto to Barcelona is a match made out of necessity. True. We needed a little negotiation piece for Messi, and that's Aguero. Levi, you're hilarious. No, you can message me on Instagram, my friend. Anyway, let's see what else we got. 2 days ago, Barca admires Busquets, Griezmann, and Alba out. Oh, look. Hey, guys. Look who it is. Look at who it is right there. That's me. We're live right now. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, fourth one down. Not too bad. Not too bad. Emerson Royale, welcome back to Barcelona. Good stuff from the world of football. I'm hoping, here we go, what Eric Garcia will bring to Barcelona as their new center back signing. Similar to Piqué, yes, I said that. Talk FCB 20 hours ago. Not all that interested in that. I was going to maybe watch it, but I'm not all that interested. Sergio Aguero completes move. Welcome Eric Garcia. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's see. Let's see if Talk FCB did any other headlines here. Dottie saying Aguero 4 goals in 2021. I know. He was injured for a lot of that, though. So you got to keep that in mind. Let's see what Talk FCB is put out. Welcome Garcia. Welcome Aguero. Who do you guys think is going to be a more impactful signing this year? Aguero, Garcia, Wijnaldum, Depay. Honestly, I don't think Aguero is going to start very often for us. I think Aguero is going to start in Copa del Rey. I think he'll come off the bench quite often. But I think Messi, Ansu Fati, Pedri, Depay, I think those guys are going to get time over them. I really do think so. I was going to do a little reaction to these, but I don't want to. This is just, I don't think there's going to be anything good here, to be honest. We'll get off this. Let's see if Barca Media has anything going on. Because I don't want to hate watch stuff. I don't want to watch something and just be like, oh, clickbait. Eric Garcia signs with Barcelona. Laporta on Messi's renewal. Emerson agreement. Laporta and Sergio Aguero. Press conference. It's nothing. There's just nothing there. I can't even click on these because I know that there's no news. I know that there's no news there. I just know it. Like when you look at somebody's channel and it's just contract updates, this and that, and blah, 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 blah. I know I do the same shit because you have to, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I know it's Barca, but sometimes I say Barca. It happens. All right. Yeah, there's not a lot of news. Not a lot of news reaction. We could watch Barcelona or Aguero highlights if we wanted to. There's just not a lot going on. So the hot take today, friends, like I said, is that Serginho Dest is, I don't think he's going to be displaced with Emerson coming in. Watch some 4-4 tunes. I know who they are, but I don't watch them very often. Let's see if they have a good one here. Man City champions. Is there any Barcelona ones on here we can watch? Any recent Barcelona ones, I should say? 6-1 PSG. Get out of here. 4 years ago. That's hilarious. Yeah, these are all... Wow, they haven't done Barcelona ones in forever. Suarez leaving Barcelona parody. Interesting. I don't know. With the... I don't feel like watching these. I gotta jump off here soon anyway. Folks... with the season coming to an end, we are going to have to do some watch-alongs for some non-match related stuff. So we can do these. Well, of course, we're going to keep going with Wake Up in Barca. Would you guys want to hang out watching historical matches? Would you guys want to hang out watching other stuff? Like, we can get into some other sports, some MMA. We can get into... I don't know. We can explore some stuff, I guess. But like I said, with the season coming to an end, might need to explore some new stuff. I'm going to pump out some videos like you saw with that Samuel Eto'o one. MMA watch-along is probably going to be coming up next because I do practice jiu-jitsu. Doodler, I hear you on the historical content. So it wasn't a popular video. I'm hoping that it'll gain some momentum here eventually, but I did the Samuel Eto'o video, which was kind of just a player profile review of his career. So we'll do more of those. Ronaldinho, Puyol, Deco, Dani Alves, lots of Barcelona legends coming up. I think we can also we can break down some historical games. We can talk about the history of Barcelona in and of itself, starting with Joan Gamper and how the club got started. Like, first of all, do you guys know why we're red and blue and how we got those colors? There's stuff like that we can talk about. Favorite UFC fighter? That's a good question. Oh, that's a really good question. I mean, Adesanya's nasty. Sean O'Malley, of course, is fun to watch. Basel, yes indeed, Levi, yes indeed. Joan Gamper ties to Basel, so we're going to keep those colors. All right, friends, this was good. This show is growing. This channel is growing. For those of you that are just tuning in for the first time, I want to welcome you to the community. Welcome to the undefeated community, I should say. Wake Up in Barca every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. No misses. On weekends, I'll pop up usually Saturday or Sunday. Those are unscheduled. So make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss any of those. Barcelona watch parties, Champions League, English Premier League, international tournaments all summer long right here on the channel. But as always, this is the #1 place for Cules around the world to catch up on their news. And very exciting stuff. You guys are getting in on the ground level. When we first started this, I think I had 3 people hanging out for these. Now we're up to 13 at the moment, it looks like. I know those might not seem like big numbers, but if 13 people came walking into a physical room wanting to hear what I had to say and hang out for a bit, that's exciting. So thank you all very much for tuning in and taking a ride, my friends. What's up next? What is up next for us? Oh, tomorrow we got USA. We got USA taking on Honduras in the Nations League, actually. It's going to be 7:30 p.m., so I know all of my fans overseas, you guys might be asleep or you might be waking up. It might be real early in the morning for you. Let me know. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's going to be tomorrow evening, Thursday, USA versus Honduras. We'll do a watch party. We can talk about Barcelona too, because I know most of you are here for Barcelona content. But that's what's up next. And then after that, we'll do a little Wake Up in Barca on Friday. And we'll move on from there, my friends. So hopefully it'll be a good match. But either way, come hang out, join the conversation. And if I don't see you there, I'll see you on the next Wake Up in Barca. Thanks for tuning in, my friends. Mwah.